Alright, everyone, how are you doing? Um, I told you a few days ago that I went on a blind date, a bad blind date, and since there's no gaming news to talk about, I figured I would tell you a little bit about that blind date. So let's begin. I f- I received a Damn, I'm fucking up my words already, huh? I received a phone call from a female saying that she would like to go out with me and that she got my number from a friend. So I'm like, alright, why not? I've received weird ass phone calls before. I received booty calls at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. This is nothing out of the ordinary. Let's meet this girl and we'll see how things go. So we chat on the phone maybe once or twice more, and we meet up on that weekend so we can finally meet each other. And you know how they say that if you stare into the sun too long, you might go blind? I like to think that she's competing in the sun, with the sun on that regard. So anyway, her features that I happen to peep out of my eyes. First off, meeting the woman, she seems to weigh around 200 pounds. Now, to the people who have watched my videos of the past know that I threw out my back messing with a heavy set woman in the past. So much so that I had to do, I showed a video of me hanging upside down, stretching out my back because it was part of my rehab. So I'm already skeptical, right? Because I don't want another back injury. And looking at the lady, I noticed something else. I noticed that her hair has a distinct look to it. The front parts of her hair are blue and green with red highlights. Keep in mind she has black hair. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. It's like the rainbow, like Skittles. Except I don't think I want to taste the rainbow there. But I'm like, whatever. Let's keep going. Like, let's see just how fucked up this day can get. Let's push it even farther. I'm a little bit mad, as you can see. I was getting mad at the moment. Anyway, anyway, um, we begin to talk and I notice as she's talking that there's her mouth's kind of dark. So I'm like, yeah, that's weird. That's her mouth dark. And then it didn't take long with the sun out and such for me to notice that she's missing one of her front teeth and the tooth right beside it. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's a victim of domestic abuse. That's not her fault. At least I like to think it's not her fault. If you date a bad man and he beats you, that's bad. That's wrong. A man should not hit a woman unless she's drawing a gun on him or a knife or threatening his life in some way. Personal beliefs there. What else? What else happened? Oh, that's right. Talking a little bit more, I get to learn about her. I learned that she is 27 years old and she has 4 kids at 27. You've been busy, 4 kids. That's an accomplishment. I know a lot of 40-year-olds who don't even have 4 kids. You've been busy. And she has 3 boys, 1 girl. I do not remember the girl's name for the life of me. I was trying to recall it, but I can't. But I will never forget those boys' names as long as I live. Because the boys' names are, one boy is named Eric, the other boy is named Derek, and the last boy is named Swearick. And I thought, I've never heard of the name Swearick before. Can you spell that? And she says it's Sweric. So you have Eric, Derek, and Swearick. So I'm getting confused because I never heard that name before. Maybe that's sort of a cultural thing. I don't know. All right. But either way, this date is going nowhere fast. I'm getting a little bit frustrated because I'm out in the hot sun and it's just bad. But I say I'm gonna be a gentleman. Let's go out to eat. I need some food to make me feel better. So we go out to eat and I pay for dinner and such. And I make her laugh and joke because I can be a funny person when I need to be. And it turns out that she liked me because at the end of the night, she invited me back to her place. So in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, either I could leave and run away, or I could go home and try to go to her place and try to fuck the rainbow or taste the rainbow or whatever the Skittles commercial is saying. like, I don't think my back can take it, right? I think I gotta stick to my own weight limits and such. So I said, honey, you seem like an okay person, but you really got just much more than I can handle. Obviously, I don't say what's really going on in my head is that you got like 4 kids and I have no kids, and I very much like my money. Like you just have a lot of baggage, and it's scaring me off. And the teeth thing is interesting. The rainbow hair is killing that. I'll give you credit though. You're comfortable in yourself. I'll give you that. You're not for lack of confidence. Ooh. Anyway, I just decided to share that story with you. I'm not using any names, so I can't imagine I'm shaming anybody out. And nobody watches my fucking videos anyway. So, since there was no gamer news going around, I figured I would tell you a story about a date that I went on. And mind you, I have a lot of fucked up stories that I planned to share with everyone because I planned in the future to do like a little playthrough of video games, and I would just share all my stories that way. But Mortal Kombat drops on the same day as Grand Theft Auto, and I'm currently working on my Grand Theft Auto podcast yet, so I figured I'd just share a story with you about that. There's also, I'm sure I told all of you the story of the girl with the cockroach in her hair. That was fun. I don't know if I told you the story of the girl who came over to my apartment and she didn't have eyebrows. And if you ever tried to have sex with a girl without eyebrows, you can't really tell what emotions going through. Anyway, there's just another story for another time. You all have a blessed day, and hopefully I'll be back with some gaming videos soon.